how I manifested $107,444.77 using quantum mechanics and the law of attraction. Many of you know that I've won the lottery before a few years ago, and now I've happened to do it again. So basically what I did, I would see the numbers in a meditation, and I would call the numbers out. And what I do is I put the numbers into that lottery app or whatever. I would project that winning number in that app through my mind. That's why I call it collapsing the random number generator. And I believe because everything has a consciousness, including numbers, if I call them out, they must come out. Now you can use this concept in any parts of your life, business, etc., but I happen to use it a lot. So I've been working on this for a year, and this particular win took about 4 months to generate it, right? So I would basically observe from my everyday reality of the synchronicities or these angel numbers that I see the most. So I'd gather these numbers, these high vibrational numbers, okay, and I'll put them in my mind in meditation, and I'll circle the numbers, and then I'll put them together. And when something feels right, I'll get a nudge and I'll say, okay, I like this number. And the next process is I ask for confirmation from the universe. So I'll see the number and I'll put it out, then I'll get a confirmation. The confirmation may come from a receipt or anything with the exact number. Once I see the number, now I can start to collapse it. So what do I do with that? So what I do, I start to play the number, and then I would start to visualize. Every day, 3-4 times a day, I would see the number in the app, so winning number coming out. And also, I would speak the number out into existence. What I learned was, big tip, when you get your number, don't share them with anybody. I believe that takes longer to manifest because it creates resistance. And I happen to do it with this particular number. Kind of gave it to a couple individuals, and not saying that everybody doesn't have good intentions. Someone could have good intention, but remember, their subconscious mind or their unconscious mind may hold resistance. That could slow you up. So that's tip number 1, get your numbers, don't give them out, all right? Next tip is you have to be disciplined. You have to set a budget if you're gonna do it this way. So that's what I did. I see the number, I would just continually collapse it, generate it, see it. And it took about 4 months. When the number came out, I kind of expected it because I knew the principles behind it and how the universe works. With that being said, when the number came out, I knew it was a winner. The website, lottery site, everything matched up perfectly. Everything that you are observing right now, your brain is tricking you. You're not seeing what real reality is. We're seeing what the brain processes or perceives to us based on its capability of handling information. Our reality exists in just forms of energy, unformed to form. Based on the vibration of these energies, our eyes will perceive them as something real. Form starts with the intention, and then you collapse it, and you bring it into existence. And that's how it works. And I'm also working on it with other things. Now, as I said, you can use this think about this, you can use it for something else in your life. You can collapse into a business, a relationship, success, whatever you want. It's the same process. To do it in that aspect, you would call out what you want, okay? Speak it first, then see it, perplex it in your mind, and then kind of put an image forward of it happening, or you collapsing it. And it's all, as I said, it's all about our perception. See, that's how reality works, and that's what a lot of individuals you may not know, is that you and I could be in the same room, and we have different observation of the same reality. That's our perception. You and I may go out, and we're in the same environment. You may have a great time, I may not, but we're in the same place at the same time with different experiences. So my mind, your mind interprets things differently. This is why you're able to do this. Remember that the number, the rock, the chair, everything has some level of consciousness because they are all controlled by the same photon, that atom, atomic particle, that subatomic particle. So it's connected to all of us. One other thing I must mention now, when you're doing this, it's critical that you have to keep your ego at bay. That was the most challenging part for me, because your ego is anxious and it likes to give up. If it doesn't see results, it'll tell you to quit. So that was the only challenging part of this, was not getting too up, too down, stay level and stay focused, because my conscious mind cannot see possibilities, yours as well. So that was a trick to keep that ego at bay so I don't create the resistance, and then I was able to bring it in.